Hey guys, it's Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing a video talking about my equestrian time management. We've gotten a lot of requests to do kind of a video explaining how we manage work, barn, and school. So this is going to be my little spiel on how I kind of balance that stuff. If it's like summer and I don't have work and I just kind of have my day free, what my plan usually is I get dropped off early before my parents start work, so maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock-ish. I usually get there and nobody's there, so I hang out a bit, kind of get Ralph, give him some treats, like groom him, cuddle with him and stuff. Also, I sometimes like just clean my tack, groom him, lunch him, like free jump him, take him down to the lake, river, pond thing. Just basically I do anything I can with him to waste some time, because at our barn we have a rule that you can't ride by yourself. If you're under 18, you have to be riding with someone there or with a barn manager there, so I usually just do anything I can until somebody gets there. And then if it's a camp week with the kids going on, then I will get there earlier, so maybe at 7 or just before, and then I'll get him tucked up really quick and ride for about an hour before the kids get there at 9, and then I'll pop off, throw him back in the field, and then hang out with the kids all day. When the barn manager, coach, friends, anyone gets there, I get on and ride anywhere from 45 minutes to around 3 hours. It depends on the day and what I'm feeling and what I feel he needs, so it kind of varies a lot. And yeah, so then when my parents are done work at about 5, 6 o'clock, they come pick me up. So really in the summer I'm there. When I'm there all day. So I have a lot of time to get done what I need to get done. Yeah, and then so if this is one of the days that I do have work, I usually go riding early, and then I get home whenever they can pick me up. Usually it's around 5, sometimes it's on lunch, so it really depends. I'm lucky if they do get to pick me up at lunch, and then I can come home and shower up and kind of refresh before I have to go to work. And usually work is either an afternoon shift or a night shift, which is about like 5, 6 o'clock starting. So I get home and then shower up and go to work right away. Yeah, so then after work I usually go and just hang out, like go on YouTube, kind of like relax, make my lunch for the next day to bring to the barn, and that's like my whole summer day. Like nothing really more to it unless I want to hang out with someone that day. But yeah, so let's get into a little more interesting time management during the school year. School is from 8:20 to 2:35. I usually get up, get showered, go to school. During school I have an MSIP period, which is a free period, and it's where you take time off of other classes and it goes on to make one class, which is a homework period or reading period. So we have that, and I use that to read or do homework that I have that I didn't get to finish up last night, or just like to catch up on some stuff or get ahead on some stuff. So I use that period, and then my spare at lunch, I sometimes study for tests I have in that afternoon, or get some more homework done. And then, so during the school year, I limit myself down to 3 times a week working and 3 times a week riding. And then, so after school, I usually try to go to the barn right away, like 3 to 6 o'clock-ish. And then if I have work, I usually don't go to the barn, unfortunately. But I have Wednesdays are my lessons, and then Saturday and Sunday I usually go to ride, and then other times in the week I just work. So I either go to the barn right after school or I go after dinner. So it really depends on what my parents feel like, or if Maya wants to come get me and we want to go to the barn. But yeah, so if I have homework due the next day, I make myself finish it and then go to the barn. If I don't finish it during MSIP or lunch or after school, then I don't go to the barn because obviously homework comes first, and if it's due the next day, then I won't have time to get it done, and yeah. So I don't go to the barn if I have a bunch of homework that needs to be done. And I save any big projects for weekends. I try to get a little bit done within the week, but I realistically just save it for the weekends. And then, yeah, so basically if I have lots of homework, I don't ride, and I keep my riding down to the weekends and Wednesday. Yeah, so ideally I'd want to do 3 times a week work, 4 times a week ride, but it just depends what I'm doing that day and how much homework I have. But yeah, also I bring riding clothes to school sometimes so that I can get dressed right after school and then go right from the barn to, or right from school to the barn, which kind of saves some time from going home and getting ready and then going back to the barn. And yeah, so after school, I usually just get ahead on any projects I have or any homework, and that's kind of my schedule. There's nothing really too special about it. But yeah, so just to summarize that up, if it's the summer, I am basically at the barn all day long until I have work, which I get picked up for, and then I shower and get ready for that. If I have school, school comes first, and yeah, so if I have homework and it's due the next day and I have to get it done, I will get it done. And if I don't have enough time for riding, then I don't have enough time for riding. But yeah, I do have dedicated days to go to the barn, and I do have 3 times a week for work. So I mean, it's really not that busy of a schedule. And sometimes on the weekends I work and ride, or yeah, I work and ride. So I mean, it's not too bad at all. I know everyone's schedule is different, and everyone has different activities in the week, maybe not just riding, maybe you have something else, but this is what I have. So hopefully you liked hearing my schedule and it satisfies some of you. And yeah, so I think that's about it on my schedule and time management for an equestrian. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!